Frankie, it's so nice to meet you.
Hi, Annmarie, freelancer.
Oh my gosh, it's
It's
an
kind of a
interesting
fierce
title.
last name. It can be,
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. But I have to say, I'm super excited for the release of Hotel Rock Bottom, and I am dying to know if Hotel Rock Bottom was actually a hotel in real life. What kind of drama would be unfolding in the elevators? I want to know who would be staying there. Tell me about the hotel's vibe. I feel like I just want to picture it. Like, what would it be like?
Okay, so the Hotel Rock Bottom was a real hotel.
Uh-huh.
It was in London, and it's where I locked myself after the One Love Manchester concert.
Okay.
It was definitely like one of the darkest and worst moments of my whole life. And so the song truly, the lyrics are like, if I'm checking out tomorrow, and there's a double entendre there because it's like, am I
Mhm.
going to check out of the hotel or am I going to check out of life? And that was that hotel. That was that moment where I decided like either I'm going to check out of life and be done, and this is where I end, or I'm going to check out of this hotel and I'm going to go straight to rehab. I actually don't remember where the hotel is or what the hotel is called, but I can see it in my head. And it was gray and it was very modern. And there were mirrors everywhere. I was like, what is this? Like, I don't know, like what is this, like a motel or a hotel? But it was like it was cold and it was dark and it was someplace that I did not want to fucking die.
Yeah.
And so I got out of there, which was amazing. But like so Hotel Rock Bottom truly is about my rock bottom moment where I made the decision to leave, check out, and get sober. So it's a real place. I feel like one day I'm gonna be in London, I'm gonna like walk by it and be like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't remember it, and I kind of don't want to. But I'm sure someone knows. I just don't
That's
know where I was. No idea.
No, that's okay. But thank you for sharing. That's super brave, and I appreciate you being vulnerable on that. And
The whole point of the record is to share my truth.
that's amazing. Okay, and so, I mean, we got into a little bit, but tell me a little bit more about the creative process behind writing this album. Were there any unexpected challenges or breakthroughs during the production? And kind of how do you hope fans receive it? Because you just mentioned there's such a intense history behind it, but at the same time, you're writing these incredible pop hits that are also punchy and fun, and it's kind of like playing on both sides of that spectrum.
100%. I think some of my favorite pop songs I did not realize were sad until, I don't know, my like years after listening to it on repeat and being like, wait a second, you're in pain. I had no idea. And so like that's kind of the energy I wanted to bring, kind of like dancing on your own kind of
Mhm.
vibes on certain songs. And it's like, I run the like gambit of my entire like past 20 years of my life on this album. So like we start in the club and it's fun and it's ferocious and I'm like, stomping in my heels and being a disaster and it's great and it's wonderful and there's no consequences because there was a whole time in my life where I could just drink and use with no consequences. So you see that in the beginning. Then you see the struggle in Hotel Rock Bottom and then you see the sobriety angle as well, which also has light and dark on it, right? Like because once you get sober, it's life on life's terms. But then you have like songs that are about my husband and my puppy and my life as a married man in the world. So we really do go many places. I would say the biggest challenge for me was discovering my sound as a recording artist, which is very different than a live stage artist, which is what I have trained for my entire life. It's like I'm a very loud singer, so learning how to sing like this and what that sounds like when the mic is right here was
Mhm.
totally different for me. As a, professional Broadway trained actor who has to hit the back of the house with my high notes. So it was cool. It was really cool. It was a fun challenge. And then creative process wise, I would just start with a beat from my amazing EP Prince Fox, and it would warp me somewhere, and then wherever we ended up going is where I would write from. So like if it was like a hard club beat, then it would take me to the box or something, and if it was like something beautiful and melodic and lyric, then it took me to being married or on vacation with my husband or my honeymoon, and then I would write from that place. So the music sonically dictated the story, which was cool. Really cool.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't wait to hear everything and kind of make my own memories listening to it.
Yes, exactly. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Like you don't have to impose my journey on your experience of my music, which is what I've been doing my whole life, is just being like, oh, this is what I think this song means, Imogen Heap. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. That's not what I wrote about, but I'm obsessed with your interpretation. So it's like, yeah, there's no wrong answer, you know?
Nice. Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you, Anne Marie Freelancer.